Hi, Robert. So you wrote an article a couple years back on your website, nextlevelmediation.com, and it's
Mhm.
titled Dispute Resolution in the Post Babel Era. It's a pretty interesting take on what's going on in our society, especially because of social media and how people are interconnecting and how it produces conflict. So, how has social media weaponized the internet? And to what degree does that contribute to conflict in a modern time?
Well, as you might recall, Facebook in 2009 invented the concept of likes, and Twitter, well, it used to be called Twitter, now called X, invented retweets. And so, what that allowed people to do was point to anyone on the internet and essentially ruin their reputation by making comments about either things they've said, things they're doing, and so forth. And unfortunately, there was no recourse for anyone. So that started this kind of conflict with people. The other problem is that it's kind of made people want confirmation bias. So, meaning that when they post things, they want to see the number of likes. If they don't get the number of likes, they get depressed. And this is one of the bad side effects of social media, which is causing essentially more conflict. I think the other problem is that it's reinforced the concept of multiple identities. So people no longer have one identity. They have work identities, religious identities, they have half a dozen gender identities, born or found. They have virtual identities, political identities, avatars, and now people are trying to brand themselves. Um, Part of this problem is that before people just use their own sense of critical thinking to think about a dispute. Now they ask a social media influencer who probably has no knowledge of what the real dispute is about. And this unfortunately creates more tension and makes conflicts a lot more difficult to resolve.
Yeah, Thomas, do you have anything to add on that?
How does AI make that situation worse?
Okay, so what AI does in this case, it allows people, for instance, to create things like deep fakes, which impersonate other people, things they may or may not have said. It also allows them, AI, to mimic uh, people's emails, their websites, their brands, and that can lead to more conflict as well. So that's kind of the bad side of AI and how it really can lead not only to local and national conflicts, but to worldwide conflicts. And I think that's a real risk.